Hey guys, what is up? Perky here with my man Oscar.
What's up, fantasy football friends? Glad to be back with you for another week of our podcast.
And you nailed it, Oscar. You nailed it.
I didn't want to let you down like I did last week.
I'm so proud of you. Man, well guys, we've got another week in the books. Got rankings moved around a little bit. I'm pretty pleased that it's a tight race in our league right now.
It is still a tight race. There are 6 teams tied for last place with a 2-4 record. That means that everybody still has a chance right now.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I enjoyed the Clyde Edwards swan song. I was got 20 points without a touchdown, sneaking Darrell Williams stealing his touchdown.
Yep, that's what happens with those muddled backfields, and it's going to get more muddled for you. Welcome to it.
Yeah, you had a great week.
I did. I told you Sunday morning that I was going for a Hail Mary. I needed a home run, and I threw some guys in there last minute Sunday morning, and it paid off. It was great. I loved it.
It was 173 points, and so we can go ahead. Let's check out this week's matchups from this past weekend. First, taking on Worst, and Worst came out on top. Kyle took me down, man. So this is his first 2-win season. Congrats, Kyle.
Good job, Kyle. Hey, I told you should have taken that water bet.
Right?
Yeah.
And you and I talked about this was a reminder, a little moment for me. I played Michael Gallup because of some rankings that I was paying attention to, instead of playing Deebo Samuel, which my heart said I should have played, and I regret it. You got to go with your heart.
Yep.
So,
sometimes the heart needs to win over the brain.
Yeah.
And sometimes the brain wins over, and then it doesn't work out.
Yeah. Man, Kyle took me down, and then Will and Chris. And I just want to say, Will may still be 5-1, but when I scored 95 points, my opponent scored like 150.
Yes.
So enjoy that, Will.
Good job, Will. I feel the same way. I've said from the beginning, Will's got a great team, but he is a very lucky 5-1.
Mm-hmm.
And so sometimes luck matters, because I should have beat him the other day, except for those garbage points that Allen Robinson got. Chris looks like he should have beat him, but Chris's team just didn't score enough. So, I mean, sometimes you need luck in fantasy football, and Will's definitely got it right now.
Yeah. Better
see how long it lasts.
Man, Chris had a disappointing week, so Will got the victory there. Speaking of garbage time, a victory won on the almost the last play of the game.
Yeah.
Rick comes back with sneaking Drake's 69-yard touchdown run that was completely unnecessary.
Yep.
Didn't matter, but it sure did for Rick, and won him the game.
It was pretty unbelievable. I knew Luke had that game won. I was about to turn the TV off, and then Kenyon Drake busts off that run, and Luke loses. Fun stuff.
It was rough. It's a hard beat, Luke. But I don't feel sorry for you one bit after the Eagles overtime last year, where you knocked me out of the playoffs in what can truly be called a miracle.
It was a miracle.
Ridiculous. And then, of course, you demolished Diego.
That's great. Felt good.
Strong team, but they didn't show up as strong. And man, your guys went off.
Yep, it was great. I think it's because I went back to the Knuckleheads name. I tried to get cutesy with my Zeke and Destroy, but since I no longer had Zeke, had to go back to the Knuckleheads.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And so we were talking about the weekly awards, right? Will won the Best Manager award because he set his perfect lineup. Well, so did you, and he made moves that morning to win this and to do so well. So I'm not out to take things away from Will. However, you're really the best manager. I'm just saying, you were the best manager.
I think so. I scored more points. I literally could not have scored more points if I put somebody else from my bench on my team. And I picked up guys last minute that helped me win the game. So
Yeah.
I think I was the best manager, but whatever.
Yeah.
You take your win, Will. You take it.
You wouldn't have scored as many points if you hadn't picked those guys. I mean, anyway,
That's correct.
I applaud you this week, Oscar.
Okay.
Applaud you. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keeping up with the Joneses. Justin looks like he took down Andrew in a pretty tight battle there. That was a interesting battle, and then Obed and Gary came out on top in a tight fight. So
that game.
Pretty good. So that brings our rankings here. So Will is in first place, moves into first with 110 fewer points scored than I have, and I'm sitting there in second. And then we've got Diego and Rick and Justin tied with me at 4-2, tied for second.
Yep.
Why does it have? That's interesting how it has Rick and Justin as 4. Well, okay. I guess it's not that weird. But look at this. Rick and Diego have scored almost almost the exact same amount of points, both 780. And then Gary's in a league of his own at 3-3. Gary,
3-3.
Dude, you are right now 6th seed in the playoffs. Like you're number 6. That's amazing.
With a 3-3 record.
It's all it takes sometimes, you know. And then
just like the Cowboys.
And then Andrew's at the top of the bottom with everybody that's 2-4. But all of these 6 teams are one game out of the playoffs.
That's correct.
And it fills my heart with a little bit of joy that Andrew is tied for last place. That just makes my heart happy.
I was thinking the other day, I feel like we pick on Andrew a lot. He's brought some of it on himself. And he's got a great team, but we pick on Andrew a lot. But yes, it is nice to see Andrew in last place.
I don't know, won 3 times. So I mean, 60% of the time he wins the league. So I think he gets that. Diego, thanks for calling me back, dude. I'll call you when we get done with this. Yeah, so that's kind of where we stand. We didn't really have any big trades this week that I can think of, right?
No, I think they all went through. Did we talk about Andrew's trade last week? Andrew and
I can't remember.
Rick?
I can't remember. It was an interesting trade, but
it did not pay off for Andrew, but it paid off for Rick. It definitely that Kenyon Drake play definitely got Rick his win.
Woo! Yeah.
What?
Thank you. They always come in at least 2. I always come together. But waivers went through. Boston Scott, man, big spender on that. Gary went hard after that. And
Mr. Moneyball.
That's right. Hey, way to spend that cash. Nothing else too, earth-shattering. You dropped Mark Ingram. And
I did.
if anybody wants to pick him up. But if you do, good luck with that.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to have him, whoever wants him.
Yeah.
It's all yours.
Nothing else in there too crazy. So we'll see, man. Injuries suck. Miles Sanders going down, out for I guess at least this week. Who knows, maybe more. Raheem Mostert's hurt again. Got to on Andrew. He sounds like McCaffrey might play one time before week 10 because they've got a week 8 or 9 bye, something like that. So that's been hard.
Yep, that's tough. This has been a season of injuries with no preseason, no warm-up games or anything like that. I think it's really hitting a lot of players in different ways. And you don't think about that going into the season. You think, all right, we just get to football. But, these players need to get warmed up a little bit. They need some of that game action to get their bodies ready. And looks like it's affecting players in different ways.
Yeah. Well, so normally this is where we would go and take you to one of our team managers, but Oscar and I haven't gotten with you guys to do interviews. So I know Oscar's been on it and trying to pin some of you guys down, and so get with him. My guys, I just haven't gotten with you. So, but I'm starting. Rick, you and I talked today. We're going to get figured out, and so we'd love to just get you guys on here, let everybody get to know you a little bit. Just kind of a fun little time. But we'll go ahead and move on to this week's matchups.
Yeah. Just on the interviews, I think it's cool to see people's faces.
Yeah.
Because, before this, I didn't really know what Justin looked like physically, but now I know, like, if I ever ran into him, maybe I'd recognize him. So
Yeah. No, that's true. Well, this week we've got I'm taking on Chris, and so Chris, I'd love it if you would just do this week what you did last week. That would be great. It does feel nice to have some of my players back. Bye week hit me kind of hard last week, and so Chris, please do that again, and we'll see, man. We'll see if Kyle can do it 2 weeks in a row, take down Will.
I got faith in you, Kyle. Will's team's good, but he can be beaten. He can definitely be beaten, and you can beat him with your team. All you need is another Derrick Henry 40-point game. You got this in the bag, dude. You got this.
Derrick Henry, stinking Derrick Henry. I have him in another league, and so he won me that league and killed me in this league.
That's the tough part of multiple leagues.
Yeah, and then I was playing against Chris Godwin and had Chris Godwin in that in the league. I told Kyle, I was like, I would rather win our league and lose others, but that's not the way it happened.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. Is that one? Then you're taking on Rick. How you feeling? You gonna get him?
I feel pretty good. I feel like my team's gonna outperform again. I did send Rick a trade offer, waiting to hear back from him. It's kind of weird making a trade with somebody you're about to play, but it shouldn't affect us in a big way either way. So Rick, let me know. I'm waiting on that trade response. So
I feel like I've seen that a lot more this year. In our league and in other leagues where people that are playing against each other are doing trades, which I feel like in years past, people have been like, nah, man, we're playing. I'm not trading you this week. That kind of thing. But I think Andrew and Chris did that.
Yeah.
So Luke and Diego, this looks like a good matchup.
That's the matchup of the week for me.
Yeah.
They both got good teams, and that could go either way. So I'm curious to see what happens with that game.
That'll be interesting. I've shared with you, it is killing me not having CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
Killing me. As a big CeeDee Lamb fan, it's just killing me to not have him when he's doing so great. I looked this week to see if I could trade Luke for CeeDee Lamb, and I'm not willing to do it. What it's going to take, I'm just not willing to do it.
Yeah. CeeDee Lamb looks good. I did share with you also that I had the opportunity to get CeeDee Lamb, and I did not take it, and I'm regretting it now. But
yeah,
c'est la vie.
Yeah, we were kind of talking about we've had you had a trade that you regret not taking. You and I had a trade that you didn't take, and we were talking yesterday. It would have worked out better for both of us, but stuff that you don't know until you play the games.
Yep. So, and which is why I traded Zeke Elliott last week. I was tired of missing out on trades that could have benefited me. And so, so don't be afraid to make trades. Sometimes you're just not feeling it. I wasn't feeling it that first week, and now I'm regretting it. But so you never know.
Yeah. And you never, a trade looks one way on paper, but that doesn't mean that's how it's going to work out. So
it can totally flip the other way. So
Le'Veon Bell can get released and go sign with the Chiefs.
There's that too.
That can happen. Rounding up the week. Well, I guess we talked about.
We did not, but that's going to be a great game.
Yeah, Andrew and the ascending Crane Elite, Mr. Gary. So we'll see how that goes, man. With old Raheem Mostert out, that might help. Of course, Andrew does have like 15, top 20 running backs.
He sure does. I don't know how he was able to gather all those running backs, but he sure did it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. And then Justin and Obed finishing it out. So we'll see 2-4, 4-2. Of course, there's a lot of that going around. There's a lot of 4-2 teams, a lot of 2-4 teams.
Yeah.
So it'll be an interesting week. We get Thursday Night Football back this week.
We do. Unfortunately, the Jets are playing. So.
Oh man, who are they playing?
The Bills, I believe.
Okay.
So,
Real man, that's a short week because Bills played Monday.
maybe I'm
Right.
wrong.
No, it's Philly and New York.
Oh, that's right. Philly and the Giants. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Philadelphia. That's the bad team that I was thinking of.
Yeah.
No, no offense, guys.
Two bad teams again. Yay.
Yeah. No offense to our resident Eagles fans.
The NFC East is rough.
It is embarrassing.
It's
really
a lot like the Big 12 this year.
is.
Nobody's good.
Yeah, nobody's good.
So,
The best of the worst
yeah.
goes on.
Yeah. Well, what was it? Like everybody's losing, and I think, well, I don't know. In the past couple of weeks, like the Eagles have been like a game and a half out, even though they hadn't won a game. You know, I mean,
Yeah. I mean, look how bad the Cowboys look, and they're at the top of the NFC East.
Yeah,
it's pretty sad.
It's pretty rough. Well, guys, have a good one. Good luck this weekend, and yeah, we'll keep playing. I do love that everybody is in it. Everybody's still in the hunt. Like we said, last place is only a game out of the playoffs right now. So everyone has something to fight for. Anything can happen in fantasy football, and so keep going. You guys are doing great.
Yep. I'm going to end it the same way I always end it. Keep paying attention. Keep making moves. Keep making trades. Work that waiver wire and keep paying attention to COVID, especially. So you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But keep paying attention and keep playing. Like Jonathan said, there's a lot of parity right now. And so anybody can win it still. I know I'm still in it. I'm still playing. So I'm coming after you guys, and I'm starting with Rick. So.
And respond to me when I am trying to make trade offers. Do that too.
There's that too.
We'll find a win-win. That's what I'm looking for. I want you to feel good about it.
Yep.
All right.
It's got to be win-win.
See you guys.
All right. Bye, guys.